If you only knew the power of the dark side.
2, 1, 0.
Greetings, Yack Watchers. It's your old friend, the incompetent boob here, back with another classic video game playthrough. I will not be using warps in this video, but I will be using shortcuts, and the first of those is Nyah! Get out of the way, Shy Guy! Ah! Oh, he bumped into the wall there. Blue Shy Guy. Yes, he's the one that doesn't fall off. And I just timed that incorrectly. We've still got another chance here. Quick! No! Can I get in there? No, There you go, the incompetent boob living up to his name. Shall we go the other way? I think we shall. Just want to get the cherry. Of course, if you get a cherry in the first slot, you get 1 up. Cherry in first and second slot, you get 2 up. In all 3, you get 3 up. I believe that was 6 up in the first version of the game, the first incarnation. But they had to change it, didn't they? Oh, they had to go and trample on my childhood memories. But it doesn't matter, because we've just got 3 turnips once more. Yes, I like Toad because my main strategy when I play this game is to get as many lives as possible on the bonus game, and Toad is fantastically quick at picking up those coins in subspace, which of course you need to put in the slot machine. Oh, I love that feature in this game. Back through the door, and off to fight Birdo we go for the second time. Is it a he? Is it a she? Is it a she-male? Who knows? Who cares? It's a video game character. It doesn't matter. Fools! Oh, get out of the way of the door. Oh, one of them's gonna get me. Oh, that's amazing. And where did that tweeter go? Stole his name from a social networking website. Misspelled. He read a poor fan fiction. Take 16. Look at that massive Phanto head in the background. Oh my goodness, that is fairly scary. Yes, when you're 8 years old, or however old I was when I first played this game, there are some fairly scary moments. Where's Phanto gone? He's not coming back, is he? He's dead. He's got stuck next to a wall or something, I don't know. Oh well. Just bomb this wall here to reveal the first boss of Super Mario Bros. 2. How exciting! And it's a mouse throwing bombs! Yes, how rather strange, but there again, Mario bosses have always been a bit strange. In fact, the enemies in general. This guy is very easy, as befits his status as the first boss in the game. You just have to bomb him 3 times, and there he is dead. I killed him the first time. I'm terrible at games, so that says a lot for how difficult, or not difficult, he is. On to the second stage of the second world. 2-2, or as Charlie Nicholas would say, 2-2, Jeff! Soccer Saturday reference there. Go away! I always bump into that blasted Cobrat. The next segment of this playthrough is sponsored by the Daily Fail, Britain's favourite emergency toilet paper. Okay, enough with the sponsorship stuff. Now, at this fork you can go either way. Oh no, where's he come from? Ha. Those 10 million Shy Guys have forced me to go this way. Let's just see if they all fall down. Ha, it's raining Shy Guys. Come and get me, fools! Phanto, you fool. You're not gonna get me. What happened to you last time? Did you get stuck waiting for the bus or something? Ah! Ah, well. Righty-ho, it's on to World 3. Oh, are we on to World 3 already? Whoa! And this is an underground world. So, Luigi, you're on. Actually, once again, I've arbitrarily picked him for no reason that I can fathom. But let's talk about him for a while. Famously described by John Lenihan of the Super Mario Challenge fame as having wonky legs. Oh, he's fallen down. Yes, because when he jumps up in the sky there, he seems to kick strangely as if he's trying to get some traction in the air, which is impossible. And I keep falling down. Maybe it's Luigi's fault, just kicking the waterfall for no reason. We'll just avoid that. Yeah, that's one of the fantastic advantages of Luigi. He can jump past pretty much anything. Throw the ninja over there and, as previously noted, just jump on him. And he provides a fantastic step stool, much like the trusty Yellow Pages. I never thought I'd be comparing enemies in video games to directory services. Come on, fool, are you ever gonna die? Usually with rats or mice you can put a rat trap down and they get snapped in it. On this occasion we have to kill him with bombs. There's a nice surprise in store for you here as we head back to 1969. Jump down there, and it's a rocket ship! Look at that. First time you see that, you think it's the most awesome thing ever, and look, it explodes. We've headed to the moon, and apparently there are weird contraptions with shy guys on them. Small blokes with masks on. Don't chase that fire, you fool. So now we get the chance to save whales from Rob Brydon. Terribly sorry for crowbarring that joke in there, but I had to get it in at some point. I know it's terrible, but once again, terrible jokes are what makes this channel great, or bad, depending on your point of view. But they make it a damn sight more interesting than if I just sat around and said nothing. Which I'm sure you probably want me to do, some of you, but I can't bother with that. It's a little bit more difficult on ice. Well, I don't know why everything has to be on ice these days. You've got your dancing on ice, you've got your Lion King on ice. I don't know what else. Champagne on ice, I guess. But I don't understand the general obsession with all that ice dancing nonsense. I can understand the ballroom dancing, but ice dancing? Can you guess what you have to do? Yes, of course. You know what you have to do, don't you? This is Mario 2. Is there a person out there who has not played this yet? Don't answer that. Now, this is where the game cranks up the difficulty yet another notch. There's a blasted fire shooter thing here, but we shall avoid him successfully. I hope he doesn't respawn or I'll get mad. Thank goodness. But there is another one here, a blue one. These can walk downstairs, just like Daleks can go upstairs. The new ones, that is. These new improved blue fire shooters can walk downstairs too. Yes, the parallels with Mario and Doctor Who are numerous. Yeah, I don't really watch Doctor Who except for at Christmas. And don't go back through the door! Yes, the previous Christmas special with the snowmen in was flippin' hilarious. And we're gonna have to compete against... Oh, it's Birdo. Not such a big fat end of stage enemy. More like a small fat end of stage enemy. Got a bit of a stomach there, but is that not its pouch? Don't know. Might be pregnant. Oh, we're not going back to that Birdo gender issue again. And he's done with. Oh, watch out! 3 albatrosses. I think they're called albatosses, actually. They have a fantastic animation cycle. I really like that, the way that they flick their wings out. I'll stand on his beak and await passage to the end of the level.
I hope you're ready for this. It's World 7 of Super Mario Bros. 2 on the Super Nintendo.
Actually, that sounded more like Tony Blackburn than blimmin' Chris Tarrant, didn't it? And off we go blasting off into outer space once more. Because of course, Watt's castle is in outer space. Did you not know that? That poxy Bowser only has his dominion here on Earth, whereas Watt has his up in the clouds. Climbing up into the clouds now, and... well, Luigi, we do not have to bother with constructing those mushroom blocks. That's for wimps, who cannot jump higher than 2 meters. Very close to that sniffet. And here we go, the castle in the clouds. Are you ready? Let's take on the final world. Do you think we have enough lives? Yes? Well, of course we don't.
Well, I hope you're ready for this.
Right, let's go this way. I believe this is marginally the easier way, although this way I think you have to fight Birdo twice. Excuse me for going quiet here, but as you can tell, the game is actually throwing up a proper challenge now. As I said, it's a fairly simple game, but it has its moments of difficulty. Okay, so now... this is the final room before what? All we need to do is pick up this crystal, and we're in there. Come on. Ah, no! What the heck? That was a dramatic reconstruction of what happened the first time I witnessed that as a child. It is rather scary to an 8-year-old child. Yes, he comes out of the wall. These days they'd call that a Richard move, I believe, but I think it's really rather inventive. I don't know about you, because you'd never expect that thing to come flying off the wall at you. And he is quite difficult, actually, the way he moves unpredictably. No! I killed him then. Right, enough wasting lives. Oh, let's kill him now. For good! Oh, just threw it over him there. And now he opens up. I command you to open. The final room of the game. It is what? Not Bowser, but what? Oh well. Right, here's one tactic that you can use. One that I was using last night when I failed. It probably won't serve us very well here, but we can only try. Alright, I'll give a bit of a summing up of this game now, although I've said most of it. I really enjoyed this game. It's really not as bad as some people say. It's not a rip-off, don't call it a rip-off. Sure, it's based on Doki Doki Panic, but I think it's a worthy addition to the Mario series, and any other people saying otherwise, well, I just disagree with them. I know there are some of you out there who don't consider this a true Mario game, but I think it's good enough to earn its place in the series. Run to the end here, wait for him to open his big fat gob and throw it in. He doesn't like vegetables, which raises the question, the timeless question that everybody asks when they get to this room. Why, if he hates vegetables, does he have a vegetable machine in his lair? Did the good guys break in there and put it there so you could easily defeat him? That's what I like to think. Oh, don't do that. Don't deviate from the strategy. Do not deviate from the strategy, or you will die. Is that it? Is that it? That is it. Watt is dead. He turns grey like John Major out of Spitting Image. And we get the final door. Head through it, and we get the game's ending sequence. And that's it. I have completed Super Mario 2 for the first time in years and years. And fantastic fun it was too. I've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you've got this far, then I'm sure you did, because you would have switched off long before now. Top contributor Princess, as you would expect. Probably my favourite character. And now we get that infamous reel of enemies, which I'm not going to explain because thousands and thousands and thousands of Let's Players before me have done so. Go and watch them if you want to. No? It is indeed all a dream, just like in that American soap opera. Dynasty, Dynasty, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, Yack Watchers, that just about wraps up this playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 2. I may take on the NES version in the future, when I actually get the NES version, and I may take on some of the other Mario games. So, as I said, keep it at Hindley Yack.